Okay, so let me get to Photoshop. I have 1,000 things open. Okay, that's my daughter. Was testing calibration. This was at +8 this morning. Let me get to your pictures. I was having some issues yesterday with one of my lenses. Okay, so you're trying to composite this with this one. So what you're gonna do is go select this one, and I'm gonna grab my whatever this kind of tool is, the moving around tool, and just bring this picture over to this page. You just kind of hover over the name of the picture that you want it on, and then I'm gonna line it up. And over here in your layers panel, you're gonna click on this rectangle with the circle in it to create a layer mask, because instead of erasing, if you use a layer mask, if you know, do something crazy, you've got your black brush on, you're like erasing, and you're like, I'm erasing, and you're like, whoops, I got her whole arm. You can fix it. You just switch back to white and you can put it right there. So anyway, that's why you want to have it a mask instead. Okay, so now to do the actual composite. What I do sometimes, if you need to, it looks like this image, you might not even need to because they're so, like, you were probably in the same spot when you took it. But if you need to line them up, I take the layer that I brought over and I decrease the opacity to about 50% so I can see. So I'm going to hover, I'm going to like select this and move it around, and I'm going to line up their little potato sacks the best that I can. I might even zoom in and make sure that it's lined up, especially on the top part by her chin, so that we don't get anything crazy looking. You can see right here, I'm kind of really focusing on this part because, let's see, what do I want to do? Maybe I should focus on this part because we're using that face. Let's see. I think I like it right there. No. Okay, I'm gonna put it back over here. I'm gonna line up the left side because we're getting rid of that left arm. So I'm gonna do that and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back to 100%, and we're going to erase over here. We're going to erase this arm. Sorry, I'm losing track of. And when I say erase, I mean I'm going to use the black brush to get rid of it. Oh, wait, just kidding, because we want the other face. Okay. Okay, so I erased the whole half of this top layer. We erased it all because we are using that side. We want the arm out of it. And now we're going to start working on baby. And I'm going to come in with kind of big brush just to get an idea. And then what I'm going to do later is go in with a small brush to clean it up. So I'm erasing the whole right side of her. And then we're going to come over here and see my brush is very soft and big, and that's why some of this hand started to show through. So I'm going to make it tiny. I'm going to still keep it soft, but I'm just going to make it smaller, and that will give you less kind of overspray, so to speak. I'm going to switch it back to white, and I'm going to paint this back on. And then I'm going to switch back to black and make it even tinier. And I'm going to come erase out that other face that we don't want. I'm starting to get hand, or is that, what is that? Okay, that is wrap. Okay, so you just really got to look at the details, and composite shots, especially while you're new to them, they're good to, okay, so you don't want that. They're good to get CC on the forums and stuff, because people with trained eyes will see them and they can spot, you know, like inconsistencies in places where it looks wrong and like it shouldn't be that way. So there we go. And I think that looks pretty good. I think this little pink area over here is wrap, I'm guessing. Or her cheek. What is that? Well, maybe that's hand. Okay, let me paint this back. And then, okay, since I think that might be hand, I'm going to come in, make this brush really tiny, and it's white, and I'm painting back on that other image, just a little bit. I don't want to get the darkness of the other face on there. And I might even, I think this looks good as far as a composite, but I think what I'm going to do is, or what I would do is flatten this image now that it's a complete image and clone this little spot right here. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to flatten. So now it's a whole picture with no arms in it. And I'm just going to clone. Oh, that's my son. It was the last thing that I cloned. Apparently I cloned his whole face. That's weird. My computer is weird. Okay. So I'm going to clone this spot right here. Just, well, I don't want the side of her face. Just a couple spots of that white. And anyway, this is not like super great, but you could do a better job if you were trying to, you know, be for real with this. But anyway, that's all you do. You just put on a mask, and that way you can go back and fix your mistakes, and you have more than one chance to do it. Oh, I didn't fix this part over here, so I would either just crop in, or you know, just stretch that out or clone or whatever to fix everything going on over here on this edge where they didn't line up. But that's how you do it. And now I'm gonna take forever to figure out how to stop this recording. I don't know why the little control bar doesn't come on, so hold on